Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 30 Days of Yin Yoga. Today's theme will be centered around nourishing ourselves when we experience menstrual cramps or discomfort. Feel free to grab 2 blocks and a bolster or any similar props to support us during practice today. We're going to get started in dangling pose. So bring your props to your blocks to a height that you can set your bolster or pillow on and then comfortably rest your forearms on. Have a slight bend in your knees or a deep bend depending on what it is you're looking for in your body. And then just allow your head to be heavy and fully just surrender to this first pose of our class today. For those that may experience pain in their hips and legs and in their butt area, their butt cheeks, this pose really helps to stretch the whole bottom half of your body. The gentle hanging of this pose lets the muscles in your back body, your lower body, to release and will really help with that cramping feeling that sometimes maybe you experience. So allow yourself to fully release. Maybe you find a gentle sway of your head, side to side, up and down, releasing any tension you're holding in your upper body so you can fully release down into your lower body as well. And carefully just begin to heel toe your feet to the corners of your mat, and then sit your hips down in space. We come to Malasana Yogi Squat. Bring your hands to heart center and press the outside of your arms into the inside of your knees, while you simultaneously are pressing your knees into your arms. Allow your hips to dangle in space and find a nice long spine here. Malasana or Yogi Squat helps us to relieve any tension that we may be holding in our pelvic region and also improves circulation to the reproductive organs. By practicing this pose, you can stimulate the ovaries and regulate hormonal activity as well. slowly just set your blocks off to the side. We're going to come down to our knees. We're going to find child's pose. So go ahead and recruit your bolster or pillow. Bring your big toes to touch and open your knees wide, and bring your pillow long out in front of you, and then slowly just melt your chest, head, and neck onto that pillow. Allow your head to rest to one side and allow your whole body to be fully supported here. Extended child's pose is an amazing pose for an array of reasons, and especially when we have this little extra support of the pillow. You begin to stretch out the back of your body, so if you get any cramps in your lower back, this helps to open it out. It also offers a light compression on your belly and your knees and gives a massage to soothe. And when you're doing this pose, you feel like you're going inward. The outside world maybe just begins to slightly fade away. This is really an ideal pose for when you're really cramping. That belly breathing that you do will help to offer that light massage as well. So I invite you to not only send the breath into the areas of your body you're feeling sensation, but also deep into your diaphragm. All good things come to an end, but that doesn't mean there's not more good on the horizon. We're going to slowly press our way out of this extended child's pose. Go ahead and just place your bolster to the side for just a moment. We're going to come to find saddle pose. So I'm going to grab a block because, again, I have a very tight lower body. I'm going to just set that right under my sit bones. I'm going to bring that bolster long back behind me so it's pressed up against my tailbone. Bring your knees to touch in space and then sit between your heels. So your heels are on the outside of your sit bones. and then gently begin to melt your way back onto your bolster. Maybe you pause on your forearms. Maybe you allow yourself to fully rest back. This can be a very deep pose, but I invite you to find that place, that edge of discomfort where you can stay for the next 3 minutes without experiencing any pain. Though it can be intense for some people, like myself, this can also be a very relaxing pose. Not only just calming the mind and body and stretching it out, but it's especially good if you feel cramping in your legs during menstruation. If you suffer from really bad pain, try lying down and placing your hands on your belly, and again, breathing slowly into your diaphragm, the depths of your stomach, as this can sometimes help to alleviate those cramps that we get in our abdomen region. Very carefully, begin to press into your hands to slowly press your body up. Come to a tabletop position. Just tuck your toes to give your toes a nice little counterbalance and stretch here. That was really deep stretch for our feet and the rest of our lower body. And then go ahead and just set your props off to the side. We're going to come to lay on our stomach to come to find supine twist. So lay on your stomach, extend your legs long back behind you. And then I want you to bring your left leg out to the side, like we're going to find half frog. And then bring your right arm underneath your left arm and come to roll over onto your back. So both shoulder blades are pressed into the mat. And that left leg, that left knee might hover off of the ground, and that's fine. We just want to make sure that our shoulder blades are connected to the mat. Extend your right leg long out in front of you, and just come to find some ease and stillness here in this pose. We're going to gently come out of this pose the same way that we got into it. So just come to roll back onto your belly. And then we're going to send our right leg out to the side in that 90-degree angle. And then we're going to thread our left arm underneath our body. I'm going to come to roll onto our back. Our right knee is bent and sending over to the left side. You're going to find the iteration of your arms, the iteration of your body that best serves you on this side, just maintaining that both shoulder blades are glued to the mat. The deeper that you get into this twist of the pose, the more you'll get a massage into the belly. This pose really helps just wring everything out and helps your muscles to move around when you twist either side. To get out of the pose this time, we're just going to gently send our right leg over to the right side and come to lie flat on our back for our final pose of class today, Shavasana. Take up space with your body. I'm actually going to grab my bolster, and I invite you to do so as well. I'm just going to place it under my knees for just a little bit more support here, make it a little bit more restorative. So maybe you grab a blanket or anything else that maybe you want to support you here as we find our final resting pose of class. As you find that stillness and silence, just connecting your hands to your abdomen, connecting back to your center, giving yourself permission to surrender, feel supported, and to relax, especially when we're experiencing menstruation. It's a time for us to retrieve, relax, and nourish our body. And just like you did today by showing up for yourself and participating in this flow. And this is where I will leave you. Please, as always, feel free to stay as long as you would like. Otherwise, thank you so much again for practicing with me today. The light in me bows to the light in you. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.